it becomes a normal state of being, which is always looking for never-ending stimulation. So as a result, we have to slow down. But the problem is that when you slow down, it feels uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable when you slow down, especially with me, because I always need distractions. That was pretty much one of my main weaknesses in life. Is the need for distraction all the time. And people find that cool because you're like, oh, you're always, it means you're creative, but at the same time, it means that there is a constant storm going on in your head. It means that you're not at ease with yourself. So as a result, you always need something to make you feel better. Rather than distracting yourself with junk information, not junk in terms of like shit, but junk in terms of, rather than observing the pain, observing the turbulence, you distract yourself. That's the junk. The distraction from the pain is the junk. It's not the essence of the distraction. It's the desire for the distraction. It's kind of like weed. Weed is not bad, but if you use it to distract yourself, to suppress emotion, now that's a problem. You see, because when you try to get girls or even try to get people from a place of neediness, you're gonna break a lot of rules, like breaking like the rule of always texting them, always needing to get a response, and your desire to meet up with the person doesn't come from a place of wanting to be with them, right? It really primarily comes from a place of how can I say it? Fulfill me, validate me, and they sense that, and there's a good possibility that the girl yesterday sensed that, and I mean, who knows? She may call back. She may call back. Who knows, right? She may see this. You're like a little pussy. You thought I wasn't gonna call back, but never let up. Who knows, right? But yeah, dude, like that's one of those things, man. Like, you cannot let need be the primary stimulation as to who you choose to be with. The primary indicator as you choose to be with. You have to first find that equilibrium, which only comes through self-awareness and going inside yourself. And so with me, I need to stop going so much on YouTube and distracting myself and constantly needing to go out to distract myself. I find it uncomfortable just being at home alone, doing nothing. Like, I know I talk about it, that's something you gotta do, but mind you, this is more self-therapeutic for me talking to you guys about this, because I watch my videos on fucking lower volume, right, without people looking at me, because I think it's kind of weird. You watching your own video, it's like smelling your own shit. How dare they call me? So fuck, I hate so yeah, that's one of those things, man. Like, the need for distraction is a powerful thing that a lot of people live their lives through distractions. A lot of people live their lives through always looking for the next big thing, for the next dopamine release that you're gonna get from somebody, and they never really look for that peace, which only comes through being uncomfortable. Because mind you, peace is not that highs, right? That's fun, like the little highs. That's what we look for. We look for fun. But when we misconstrue that as for happiness, for actual happiness. See, that's the issue. And so what you have to find then is simply experiment with doing nothing. And again, I'm talking to myself, but it's more about experimenting with no distractions, with no stimulation, and seeing how your mind and body reacts. Does it begin looking for different things? Does it begin looking for distractions, or does it stay still? And in this exploration, it's not about changing. It's just noticing how your brain reacts to those things. And by simply doing that, you A, become more aware, and B, you actually bring an equilibrium to your body. You feel less stress, you feel more relaxed, and you're able to think with a more clear mind. But that only comes through allowing the turbulence to happen, allowing the turbulence to occur inside of you, and without resisting it. And that's the hard part, is the resistance part, is letting it be there. And when you do struggle with that concept, which is not resisting, it's very hard. People say, how the hell do I not resist something that I don't want? Simple. What happens when you don't want it? You try to distract yourself, right? So the pretty much the solution you have to do is ask yourself, am I trying to feel better right now? You observe it, you see it, and then once you notice that you're trying to feel better, you say, you know what would it feel like if I actually just stopped trying to feel better for 1 minute, just for 1 minute, and then do it again for another minute and another minute. And so you're gonna get a sense as to what it is to not resist, which primarily is about not trying to feel better. and allowing the pain to be there. And that is, again, the most powerful concept when it comes to dating men, is embracing the pain that's going to arise from guys not liking you. Because guys are not going to like you. Some guys are not going to like you. And when that tends to happen is that if you were already in a state of resistance, you're going to resist it. And so not only are you going to get rejected, but you're also going to be piling up on the pain. You're also going to become more needy as a result of it. So it doesn't just become a rejection. The rejection becomes part of you. It becomes part of your character, and you begin to expect it from people. And you begin to see yourself as someone as a rejectee. Oh, sounding little birds. I always say I love listening to those little murderers. Because birds are murderers. Birds are little murderers, man. They kill each other. Motherfuckers are evil. But they sound nice. The sounds of little... People get mad at me when I call them little murderers. Stop calling those birds little murderers. They're nice. Motherfuckers, they're evil, man. If they were big, they'll eat us. Trust me. You don't think there's one or two birds out there that see us and say, you know what? That's a good looking human. That's a chunky looking human right there. I would love to eat them, but unfortunately, they can't. So yeah, man, that's one of those things, man. You have to let the pain be there, and so when you begin to notice the turbulence, you're going to naturally find peace within that. But in order for you to actually find that peace, you have to look at the pain and go towards it. Go towards the eye of the storm. And notice that, yeah, things are raging. There's shit going on, but you won't be blown away by the wind. You see, you gotta realize that your mind creates an identity of someone who is suffering. But like Eckhart Tolle says, you gotta realize that it's an insubstantial phantom that cannot prevail when you observe it. It says insubstantial phantom, which is it doesn't have any substance. It's made out of your mind, and is a phantom, which is it's just not there. Like it's not there's no real essence to it. It's more generated by the brain. Is an illusion, and you choose to allow that to become an illusion by buying into it. And saying, you know what, the pain that I feel needs to be relieved, and suddenly you're not acting, your pain is acting through you. That's how it incepts your mind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces. One is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then in week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.